Have you ever woken up, stretched your arms, and wonder where all that youthful energy went? Maybe you've noticed that the days seem to pass a little quicker, or that your body doesn't bounce back quite like it used to. If you've ever caught yourself thinking, I wish I could feel just a bit younger, just a bit more vibrant, you're definitely not alone. In fact, that's something so many of us experience as the years go by. But here's the good news. Adding years to your life and life to your years doesn't have to be complicated or overwhelming. Sometimes, it's the simplest daily habits that make the biggest difference. Today, I want to share with you 7 daily habits that can truly add years to your life. These aren't fads or quick fixes. They're small, practical changes you can start making right now, no matter your age or fitness level. And the best part? They're all about helping you feel more energetic, more connected, and more in control of your health and happiness. So, whether you're already a health enthusiast or just starting to think about making some changes, you're in the right place. Let's dive in together and discover how a few simple habits can help you feel younger, stronger, and more alive every single day. Let's start with something that might surprise you: the power of a good morning routine. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I've had the same morning routine for decades. Why change it now? But hear me out. The way you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows. Imagine waking up and giving yourself a few quiet moments before the world rushes in. Maybe you sit by the window with a cup of tea, take a few deep breaths, and let the sunlight warm your face. Or perhaps you gently stretch your arms and legs, waking up your muscles and joints before you even leave the bed. These small acts aren't just about comfort. They're about signaling to your body and mind that today is a new opportunity, a fresh start. A simple morning stretch, for example, can do wonders for your flexibility and circulation. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just reaching your arms overhead, rolling your shoulders, or gently twisting from side to side can help loosen up stiff joints and get your blood flowing. If you're feeling adventurous, you might even try a few gentle yoga poses. Nothing strenuous, just enough to wake up your body and mind. And if you're not sure where to start, there are plenty of easy routines online designed specifically for seniors. The key is to listen to your body and move in a way that feels good for you. But a good morning routine isn't just about movement. It's also about setting a positive intention for the day. Maybe you take a moment to think about something you're grateful for, or you jot down a quick note in a journal. Gratitude has a powerful effect on our mood and outlook. And starting your day with a positive thought can help you handle whatever comes your way with a little more grace and resilience. So tomorrow morning, before you reach your phone or turn on the news, try giving yourself a few quiet moments. Stretch, breathe, and think of one thing that makes you smile. You might be surprised at how much lighter and more energized you feel. Now, let's talk about another habit that's often overlooked but incredibly important: staying hydrated. I know, it sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But as we get older, our sense of thirst can become less reliable, and it's all too easy to go through the day without drinking enough water. Dehydration can sneak up on you, causing fatigue, headaches, and even confusion. But the good news is, it's also one of the easiest things to fix. Try keeping a glass or bottle of water within arm's reach throughout the day. If plain water isn't your favorite, add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or a few berries for a little flavor. Herbal teas are another great option, especially if you enjoy a warm drink. And don't forget that many fruits and vegetables, like watermelon, oranges, and cucumbers, are packed with water, too. The goal isn't to force yourself to drink gallons, but to make hydration a gentle, regular part of your routine. You might notice that when you're well hydrated, you have more energy, your skin looks brighter, and even your joints feel a bit less stiff. It's a small change, but it can make a world of difference. If you find it hard to remember to drink water, Try setting a gentle reminder on your phone, or make it a habit to take a sip every time you sit down to read, watch TV, or chat with a friend. Over time, it'll become second nature. Of course, no conversation about healthy habits would be complete without mentioning movement. But before you worry that I'm about to suggest running marathons or lifting heavy weights, let me reassure you, the kind of movement that adds years to your life is often gentle, enjoyable, and woven into your daily routine. Think about the activities you already love. Maybe it's gardening, walking the dog, or dancing to your favorite song in the living room. These moments of movement don't just keep your body strong. They lift your spirits and connect you to the world around you. Even a short walk around a block can boost your mood, improve your balance, and help keep your heart healthy. If you have a friend or neighbor who enjoys walking, invite them along. The conversation and companionship can make the time fly by, and you'll both benefit from the fresh air and gentle exercise. If walking isn't your thing, try chair exercises, gentle stretching, or even light housework. The important thing is to keep moving in a way that feels good for you. Remember, it's not about perfection or pushing yourself to the limit. It's about finding joy in movement and making it a regular part of your day. Over time, these small bursts of activity add up, helping you stay strong, flexible, and independent for years to come. Now that we've explored the power of a positive morning routine, the importance of staying hydrated, and the joy of gentle movement, let's keep this momentum going. There are even more simple habits that can help you feel your best and add years to your life. When you start to notice the difference that a little movement and hydration can make, it's almost like you're giving your body a gentle nudge, reminding it that you're still here, still active, and still ready to enjoy life. But there's another habit that's just as powerful, and it's something we often overlook in our busy routines: nourishing your body with wholesome, colorful foods. Now, I know that eating healthy can sometimes feel like a chore, especially with all the conflicting advice out there. One day you hear that eggs are good for you. The next day someone says to avoid them. It can be confusing, but the truth is, you don't need to follow a complicated diet or count every calorie to eat well. Instead, think about adding more color to your plate. The more vibrant your meals look, the more likely you're getting a variety of nutrients your body needs to stay strong and resilient. Imagine sitting down to a meal that's bursting with color: deep green spinach, bright red tomatoes, sunny yellow peppers, and maybe a handful of blueberries for dessert. These foods aren't just pretty to look at. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help protect your cells from damage and keep your immune system strong. And the best part? You don't have to give up your favorite comfort foods. Just try adding a little extra color here and there. Maybe toss some berries into your morning oatmeal, or add a side of steamed broccoli to your dinner. Small changes like these can make a big difference over time. If you enjoy cooking, try experimenting with new recipes or ingredients. Maybe you've always wanted to try roasting sweet potatoes or making a simple vegetable soup. If cooking isn't your thing, that's okay too. Even canned or frozen fruits and vegetables can be healthy choices, especially if they don't have added sugar or salt. The goal is to make eating well feel enjoyable and sustainable, not like a punishment. And while we're talking about nourishment, let's not forget about the importance of sharing meals with others. There's something truly special about sitting down with family or friends, sharing stories, and enjoying good food together. These moments of connection can lift your spirits and make mealtime something to look forward to. If you live alone, consider inviting a neighbor over, joining a community meal, or even connecting with loved ones over video call. The laughter and conversation are just as nourishing as the food itself. Speaking of connection, that brings me to another daily habit that can add years to your life: staying socially engaged. It's easy to underestimate just how important our relationships are, especially as we get older. Maybe your circle of friends has changed over the years, or you find yourself spending more time alone than you used to. But even small moments of connection, a friendly chat with neighbor, a phone call with grandchild, or a wave to someone at the park, can have a powerful impact on your well-being. Social engagement isn't just about avoiding loneliness, though that's certainly important. It's also about keeping your mind sharp, your mood lifted, and your sense of purpose alive. When you share a laugh, reminisce about old times, or even lend a listening ear to someone else, you're strengthening your brain and your heart. Studies have shown that people who stay socially active tend to live longer, healthier lives. So don't be shy about reaching out, even if it's just to say hello or ask how someone's day is going. If you're looking for ways to connect, think about what brings you joy. Maybe you love playing cards, volunteering, or joining a local club or group. Many communities offer classes, book clubs, or walking groups specifically for seniors. And if getting out and about isn't easy, there are plenty of ways to connect from home, writing letters, joining online groups, or even learning something new through virtual classes. The important thing is to keep those lines of communication open and to remember that you have so much to offer no matter your age. Now, as we talk about nourishing your body and staying connected, there's another habit that often gets overlooked but is absolutely essential: getting enough restful sleep. I know sleep can be tricky as we get older. Maybe you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night, or you just don't feel as rested as you used to. But quality sleep is one of the best gifts you can give yourself. It helps your body repair, keeps your mind sharp, and gives you the energy you need to enjoy each day. If sleep has become a challenge, try creating a calming bedtime routine. Maybe you dim the lights, listen to soothing music, or read a favorite book before bed. Avoiding screens and bright lights an hour before sleep can help signal to your body that it's time to wind down. And if worries or thoughts keep you awake, try jotting them down in a notebook so you can set them aside for the night. Sometimes, just knowing you've written them down can help your mind relax. It's also helpful to keep your sleep schedule as consistent as possible, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Your body loves routine, and a regular sleep schedule can make it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. If you find yourself tossing and turning, don't stress. Sometimes, just getting up for a few minutes, stretching, or sipping a warm cup of herbal tea can help you settle back down. Remember, sleep isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. And when you give yourself permission to rest, you're investing in your health, your mood, and your ability to enjoy all the wonderful things life has to offer. So, as you go about your day, think about these simple habits: nourishing your body with colorful foods, staying connected with others, and making sleep a priority. Each one is a small step toward a longer, healthier, and more joyful life. And the best part? You don't have to do them all at once. Just pick one or two to start and notice how you feel. Sometimes, the smallest changes can lead to the biggest rewards. Next, we'll dive into even more ways you can add years to your life and make every day count. There's something truly remarkable about how these small, daily choices can ripple out and transform the way you feel, both inside and out. As we continue exploring these longevity secrets, let's talk about a habit that's often underestimated but can be a real game changer: keeping your mind active and curious. You know, it's easy to fall into routines where every day looks a lot like the last. But your brain, just like your muscles, loves a little challenge now and then. Maybe you've always enjoyed crossword puzzles, or perhaps you like reading mysteries that keep you guessing until the very end. Even learning a new skill, like picking up a few words in another language, try your hand at painting, or figuring out how to use a new gadget, can give your mind a healthy workout. It doesn't have to be anything grand or intimidating. The simple act of stretching your brain, of asking questions, and seeking out new experiences helps keep your memory sharp and your spirits high. If you're not sure where to start, think about what's always sparked your curiosity. Maybe you wondered about the history of your town, or you'd like to know more about the stars you see at night. Libraries, community centers, and even the internet are full of resources and classes designed just for seniors. And don't forget, share what you learn with others. Whether a friend, a grandchild, or a neighbor makes the experience even richer. You might be surprised at how much joy and confidence you gain from discovering something new, no matter your age. Now, as important as it is to keep your mind busy, it's just as vital to give yourself moments of calm. That's where the next habit comes in, practicing mindfulness or relaxation. Life can be noisy and overwhelming, even in retirement. There are always errands to run, appointments to keep, and sometimes worries that just won't let go. But taking a few minutes each day to simply breathe, to sit quietly, or to focus on the present moment can do wonders for your health. You don't need to meditate for hours or sit cross-legged on the floor. Mindfulness can be as simple as closing your eyes and taking a few slow, deep breaths. Feel the air fill your lungs. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest, and let your thoughts drift by like clouds. Or maybe you find peace in listening to your favorite music, tending to your garden, or watching the birds outside your window. These moments of stillness help lower stress, steady your heart, and bring a sense of balance to your day. If you're new to mindfulness, start small. Maybe you take a mindful walk, paying attention to the sights and sounds around you. Or you spend a few minutes each evening reflecting on the good things that happen during the day. Over time, you'll find that these little pauses help you feel more grounded, more present, and more able to handle whatever life brings your way. And while we're talking about habits that add years to your life, let's not forget the importance of laughter and joy. It might sound simple, but finding reasons to smile, to laugh, and to celebrate the everyday moments is one of the most powerful things you can do for your health. Laughter really is good medicine. It boosts your immune system, eases stress, and even helps relieve pain. So don't hold back. Watch a funny movie, share a joke with a friend, or recall a favorite memory that always makes you chuckle. Sometimes, joy comes in the smallest things: a warm cup of tea, a beautiful sunset, or the sound of children playing nearby. Give yourself permission to seek out these moments, to savor them, and to let them fill you up. Life is full of challenges, but it's also full of beauty and wonder. If we take the time to notice, as we bring all these habits together, it's clear that living longer and feeling better isn't about perfection or following strict rules. It's about making small, meaningful choices each day, choices that honor your body, your mind, and your spirit. Maybe you start your morning with gentle stretch, sip water throughout the day, add a splash of color to your meals, or reach out to a friend for a chat. Perhaps you challenge your brain with a new puzzle, take a few moments to breathe deeply, or let yourself laugh at something silly. Each of these habits is a gift you give yourself, a way of saying, I'm worth it. My health and happiness matter. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, every day is a new opportunity to make choices that support your well-being. Don't worry about doing everything at once. Pick one habit that speaks to you and give it a try. Notice how you feel and let that be your guide. Over time, these small steps add up, creating a life that's not just longer, but richer and more fulfilling. If you found any of these habits helpful, or if you have your own longevity secrets to share, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let's inspire each other to keep moving forward one day at a time. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age. Here's to you, to your health, your happiness, and all the wonderful years ahead. Remember, small changes can make a big difference. You have the power to shape your days, to nurture your body and mind, and to fill your life with joy and purpose. So go ahead, embrace these simple habits, celebrate your progress, and keep shining bright. Here's to living your best life, today and every day.